Robin.
And I'm Julie.
We're two mamas who love inspiring healthy living.
After facing family health challenges and seeing how natural solutions transformed our lives, we are determined to help other mamas thrive, not just survive.
What if feeling awesome is possible for you and your family?
Come along with us on our natural journey.
Hi, I'm Robin.
And I'm Julie.
Where do we look, really?
Wait a minute. Oh, it is started. Okay.
It started, but my eyes look shifty. Am I supposed to be looking over there?
With those shifty eyes.
Like in a haunted mansion. Seriously, which way?
Y'all, like seriously, this has been a joke like forever with us. Well, with her. Because you would, when we first started taking pictures, she would always say, "Where do I look?"
Yeah.
And I just think it is so funny.
Yeah. And so
I mean, it is kind of confusing.
Yeah. All right. So,
Okay.
Welcome to our podcast.
Helping mamas, helping.
There was no alcohol in her water bottle.
Helping mamas thrive.
Are you okay?
Yep.
So this podcast is called Are You in Pain?
Yay.
Yay to the pain.
No.
Oh, no.
Boo.
Great.
But it's such a great topic because it's, you know, a lot of people experience these things and they maybe rush to solutions that aren't great for their body and cause worse problems.
So there was a study last year. 1 out of 10 adults are in chronic pain.
Oh my gosh. That's so crazy.
10%. That's terrible.
That is terrible.
Pain is horrible.
Oh, it is horrible.
Headaches are really bad. I mean, I used to have headaches 3 weeks out of the month. Headaches are debilitating. But also, like, when you have pain in your feet or whatever, then you can't exercise. Yeah. And then your body atrophies. Like, there's so many, there's like all these consequences from the pain.
You're grumpy. You're mostly like angry a lot. I mean, it totally messes with your whole mood, your sleep, your everything. I can't even imagine 10% of the people like walking around in chronic pain. Like, that's terrible.
I know.
So what can we do?
Well, before we do that, I just want to talk about pain being a gift.
This Robin is taking out her earrings.
They hurt me.
It's mine fall.
I'm taking mine out because my body can only handle the energy for a certain amount of time.
And then it's like, but that's a good point about pain. We were designed to have signals and alarms to set off, so we pay attention. But a lot of people want to just like deaden the signal and be like, nope, I just don't want it. It's kind of like the light that goes on in your car, like mine has lights on all the time. And you just, if you put a piece of tape over the light, then you can't see it. And then you're like, oh, well, I guess it's gone. Nope.
Right. And so pain is a gift because it is the check engine light. It's saying, yo-ho, over here. Please, there's something wrong that needs to happen. And, you know, a lot of us ignore it and put the piece of tape over it. Or some of us have to. We're like, ready. As fast as we can.
Right.
On a hamster wheel.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people are just doing what they can, but we really need to listen.
Yeah.
But also, I wanted to also talk about emotional pain.
Ooh.
Because when we think of pain, we really just think of physical pain.
Yes.
But emotional pain is just as impactful on our bodies.
Yeah.
Right? So we learn this in emotion code and body code. All these things, all these ailments that can get healed by unlocking these trapped energies out of our bodies.
I love it.
So it's really important to, so I want people to think, am I in pain? Do I have physical pain? Do I have emotional pain? What do I need to deal with?
That's really good.
And one of the reasons that you would want to deal with the emotional pain is disease can start with emotions that you don't deal with, right?
Yes.
So if you have to process them and you have to get them out of your body.
Right.
And a lot of us numb it out. Like, there are teens, like, I don't have the stat, but how many teens are on depression medication or, you know, just all the video games and the TV. just numbing it out.
Mm-hmm. There's a ton of them. It was like 87% are on some mood altering drug, like the 17, 18-year-olds. That's insane. That's a huge, large percentage of our kids.
That is super depressing.
Can't numb it out. We have to actually address it. So what do you do? What if you want to address it? What do you do?
Okay. So let's talk about physical pain first.
Okay.
Okay. So there are a lot of ways. And by the way, we're having a class on Tuesday at 6:30.
Yeah.
Where we're going to go into much more detail about
Yes.
pain. So this
Yes.
is just a teaser.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. It's going to be on Facebook Live, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or in person.
Oh, right. You can
If
come
you're
in person to our office, or it's on Facebook Live, Wellness with Robin and Julie.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So physically, of course, you can change what you eat.
Wow. I
Because
bet people never think about that.
our lifestyle affects our pain. And this just cracks me up all the time when people
Mhm.
come to me in pain, but they're eating sugar and a lot of processed food, lots of inflammatory foods, right?
Mhm.
So if you're limping along and you're really not doing great, you can start eating nutrient dense food and
Mhm.
limiting your sugar.
Mhm.
And the inflammation in your body will go down and your pain will decrease. It may not fix the whole thing,
Right.
but it's amazing what food can do for your
Right.
body. And
There's
there's
like mind blowing, right?
Right.
For people, they're like, wait, I can affect my pain level by what I'm putting in my body. Like,
I mean, this is not a common thought,
it's not. No.
but it's really like, are you going to eat
Oh,
that
it's
Yankee
real.
Doodle?
Yeah,
Because your ankle hurts.
that's right.
It's inflammatory.
It's
It's just-
inflammatory. Yeah.
so I'm glad you asked that question. We'll go into much more detail.
Yeah.
But that's one
Okay.
thing is diet,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Love it.
I know.
That's huge.
It's really big.
Mhm.
Another thing you can do is come get muscle tested with us. We
Mhm.
can see what's not in balance specifically. So
Mhm.
some people have chronic pain, maybe it's all over. Some people
Mhm.
have very like pain right here in the shoulder,
Mhm.
you know, very specific pain. There's so many different kinds, dull, sharp,
Right.
hanging. So they may have an idea what's causing it,
Mhm.
but sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
And so we can muscle test them
Mhm.
and ask the body because the body knows what it needs to heal. And then we can balance out the body and that pain will go away.
Mhm.
Another thing it could do is emotion code.
Mhm.
Basically, that's asking the body what is trapped
Mhm.
and releasing those energies. So one of my clients, she had tennis elbow. I did emotion code on her and the tennis elbow went away.
Love it.
And you can, of course, use essential oils.
Yeah.
Essential
Yeah.
oils are amazing.
Yeah.
They can balance it. If it's chronic pain, it's going to take more work
Mhm.
than like acute pain or
Mhm.
like a stomach pain usually will go away
Mhm.
once you get rid of,
Right.
you know, again, like digestive distress is a gift too.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
the body's working
Yeah.
to get rid of something.
Yeah.
So, and then body code, did I say that?
No, not yet.
So body code is another way.
Okay, which is like level 2. So, and you can actually release things. I mean, I had when I came in here after falling and into my weight bench, and I was a total mess, laid on the table. You did body code, and I went from my pain was like it was a 10. Like I couldn't lay flat, and I had to turn over on my stomach because I was in pain, and I went to like a 1 or 0. I mean, it was amazing how much you were able to clear in that amount of time. I was astounded. I was like, just like emotion code. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
But it is very possible to take care of some of those energies that are, now in causing the inflammation.
Right. It's awesome. So other things, I mean, talking positively and thinking positively are really important.
Yes.
So believing your body can heal, talking to yourself positively.
Yes.
It always cracks me up when people are like, I am so sick and like I'm dying. And they say all these things. I'm completely overwhelmed. And I'm like, well, so your cells and your subconscious, they hear you. They don't know that from the lie. Like
Yeah.
they believe you.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's important to like breathe the positivity. I've got this. Like you may want to tell somebody you feel under their weather, but just say it once and then get over it. Don't like
Yeah.
keep saying it because it's creating these problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's manifesting it in your
Mhm.
body
Mm-hmm.
when you can not be in that mind space.
Mm-hmm. Which is a very good point about a lot of the things that we allow in our space, news, negative energy vampires are people that might be adding to the stress load and inflammation in our body.
Yeah.
It could be an outside stressor, try and take inventory of that and maybe make some changes.
That's great. That's it. And that goes back to also emotional pain,
Mhm.
right? And
Mhm.
so there's a lot of unspoken emotional pain.
Mm.
So how are you feeling about what you're watching? Are
Mhm.
you talking about it with somebody? Are you keeping it inside? How is it affecting your mood and how you react to people and connect? We were meant as humans to connect. Connection is so important
It is.
in the human experience.
It really is. And when you don't feel good or you're having emotional pain or physical pain, you want to retreat and kind of hide. And it's actually that we need that oxytocin to be released. And the way it does is when you're connecting with other people. That's a cuddle hormone. And so, as much as we tend to, be like by ourselves, we should be with other people. So,
Absolutely. And there's a few more, but we'll explain them at the class.
Yep.
And we'll go into more detail on some of the pains. We wanted to just put this out there so
Yeah.
people could get excited about the class.
Yep.
It's free.
Yep.
And it is on Tuesday. Don't know the date.
don't know.
See, I almost did negative self-talking and said, I don't know the date and I'm a loser. And I just said not to do that. See, it's hard.
Right. It is hard. And just think of all the things that we just think that we don't even say out loud.
I know.
Oh, my
The
word.
25th.
25th.
So
All right.
it's coming up.
Yay.
So we would like
Of
to see
June.
you
Yeah.
June 25th.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this podcast after that, you can just go to our Facebook page
Yep.
and find the class.
Yeah. Watch the
It will be
replay.
there, but do hashtag replay.
Yeah.
And you can share this with people or subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
100%.
And
All right.
we'll see you on Tuesday.
Sounds great.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe. And if you want to support our show, give us a 5-star rating.
To learn more about our practice, visit athelivingtree.com.